Our topic for chapter 11 today is based on characteristic of situational couple violence. Situational couple violence is a form of domestic violence in which a tense verbal exchange escalates into physical contact between partners in the absence of any general intent by either partner to dominate and control the other. Examples of situational couple violence is pushing, grabbing by the neck, grabbing by the arms, shoving, slapping, throwing different type of objects, punching them in the face and the arms, and choking them in the neck. And there's many more examples of situational couple violence besides these ones. The two type of situational couple aggression are unilateral aggression, which is violence afflicted solely based on one partner in the relationship. Could be just two people in a relationship having an argument, and then one of them just slaps the other one just out of anger or jealousy. So that's unilateral aggression. And bilateral aggression is violent act by both partners in the relationship after before them argument or yelling at each other, then they both start hitting each other.
So our example is the incident between the singers Chris Brown and Rihanna, which occurred in 2009 after a photo surfaced the internet of Rihanna beaten and bruised all over her face. And according to our textbook, the reason why some people act so aggressively towards their intimate partners can be rooted in jealousy. So when there is a threat or an issue in the relationship, aggression naturally builds. And in this example with Chris Brown and Rihanna, there was another woman that Chris Brown was intimate with, which naturally sparked anger in Rihanna. And so during the difficult conversations in relationships, emotions can easily escalate and physical aggression then occurs in attempt to regain control of the situation. So taking what we know from the night Chris Brown abused Rihanna, it's safe to assume that their heated argument is what sparked his actions. And this is not to excuse his behavior, but to just understand how their situation led to violence. And this is our video example.
She tried to kick me. It's like just her just being upset. But then I really hit her. I got with a closed fist, like I punched her. And it busted her lip. And when I saw it, I was in shock. I was like, why did I hit her?
Chris Brown is opening up about the night he was arrested for physically assaulting then girlfriend Rihanna in 2009. It's for his new documentary, Chris Brown, Welcome to My Life. The Look at Me Now singer revealing the two were just teenagers when they met and fell in love, but claims that their relationship took a turn after Brown told Rihanna that he had slept with someone else prior to their relationship, something that he had previously denied to her. Now, after that, Brown says Rihanna did not trust him and everything went downhill, saying there was, quote, too many verbal and physical fights on both sides. Brown says the two realized their fighting was causing them harm, but they struggled to contain the intense arguments, adding that he, quote, felt like a monster. Their relationship came to a crashing halt after they attended Clive Davis's Grammy event in February 2009, when the unidentified woman that he previously had sexual relations with approached the couple at the event. Brown claims that he did not know the woman would be in attendance, but Rihanna immediately started crying at the party and later in the night found a text message from the woman on Brown's phone. He describes the fight that followed, saying, Rihanna starts going off. She throws the phone, starts hitting me. She hits me a couple of more times, and it doesn't go from translation to, let's sit down, I'm telling you the truth. It goes to, now I'm going to be mean, be evil. The fight continued until Brown pulled the car over and Rihanna faked throwing the keys out of the window. In the documentary, Chris looks back on that moment, saying, that's not me. I hate it to this day, and that's going to haunt me forever.
She tried to kick me. It's like just her just.
So in their example, again, there was a threat and an issue in the relationship. So he was intimate with another woman. And so then this built up emotion and aggression from both sides, Chris Brown and Rihanna, ultimately led to physical abuse and violence. And so some main points from this part or this chapter. Situational couple violence is reactive. This represents the frustration and aggression that are displayed during an argument. And between dating couples and engaged couples, for engaged couples, over half report incidents of aggression between spouses in the year leading up to their marriage. And for dating couples, the rates are lower than engaged couples. For men versus women, women tend to display slightly more aggression than men, regardless of severity. And men are more likely to cause physical harm to women and are more prone to engage in sexually coercive acts of aggression. And between a straight couple, women are more likely to exhibit more situational couple violence than the man. Women are more likely to initiate aggressive acts, and they tend to cite self-defense as a reason for their aggressive behavior, and they also admit to using aggression as an expression of dissatisfaction with the relationship. And these are the sources.